This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding... Forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
There. Phew, what a rush.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Mirage! Here I come! It's time!
Is it cool? Time to get out of the way.
You picked the wrong fight!
I never miss!
No armor can stop me.
Here I come!
Remind me to stay on your inside.
Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Mirage! Flaming Storm!
Denied!
Now I'm real mad.
Severing Wing! Mirage!
Rip it in!
Mega
Armor is all
Sonic
mine.
Now!
Get behind me!
I'm not done!
By the power of water!
Wind!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Dahnan castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. Out of our way!
You're mine!
Here's evil! Lightning strike! Free laser! It's a duel of the arts! Do it!
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way.
Pesky airborne scout.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was... It's probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Get behind me!
Smash you! Take this! Megasonic thrust!
Ray! This one's mine! Their hide is thick as ours!
Here and now!
Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
You're mine!
It's almost too strong.
I'll stop in charge.
Be my...
Thanks, Kitara!
Now! You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
You're on!
Rip and tear!
You see what happened there as you crossed me?
Face you!
Lightning strike!
In an instant! Impact block!
Good to know my training is paying off.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
That's far enough!
Megasonic thrust!
This one's
Be
mine!
still! You're on!
I'm gone! Let me
Smash
help!
you!
Mighty left! Take cover when it calls up!
Okay.
Here's evil!
This one's mine!
It's almost too
Make it
strong.
break!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Now you see what I can do.
Take this! Swallow no shot!
All finished here now.
Megasonic thrust! It's over!
Freaking dust.
You're finished! You're on!
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
You're mine!
I'll stop it, Charge!
Thanks, Kitara.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're mine!
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Don't get careless.
I won't forgive you!
Megasonic thrust! Severing wind! You're on!
Mega Ray!
In a bind?
It's like trying to keep up with the wall.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
You're mine! You're not done! I'll finish you right now! Megasonic thrust! It's over! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
You'll soon see about that.
That's quite a talent.
Your father wanted me to say no more.
So even my dad knows.
Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn! Struck!
Hurricane strike!
Go away!
I'm ready.
Burn in hell!
Hurricane
Struck! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination.
This looks nice and tough.
I'll do my best.
You're mine!
Like moths to the flame.
Now you see what I can do.
Megasonic thrust! Be still!
I'm on a roll now.
Megasonic thrust! You're mine! No escape!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope,
Charge
that'd
like
be
that
silly.
could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Now I'm in the groove. All back in their defenses.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off! Dark, here I come! My turn!
Hurricane strike! I've been doing really great lately. Out of my way! Here goes!
Megasonic thrust!
Take this! That freaking does it!
Here I come!
Lightning meteor!
Strike! Not today!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Do it! Nice
I'm not
technique!
done! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
This one's mine! Not in your dream!
Here I come! This one's all mine! Burn it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Should have messed with me!
You're mine!
The earth throbs in pain.
Lightning strike! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We seem to have come across something a little...
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Be still! Mirage! Megasonic thrust! You're mine! Mirage! It's over! It's real!
You wanna play?
Take this!
Come here!
Eat this! Swallow dance! You're mine!
Should have messed with me!
I'm not done!
Hurricane Flight!
Mirage! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
No, I'm in the groove!
Call. Don't mind if I do.
In a bind?
Make your break!
I'm not done!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Will this help?
My turn!
Hurricane
I'm
Flight!
not done!
Look sharp!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm in good form. I'll crush any enemy with my mace.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of destruction here!
Truly, she leaves naught but rubble in her wake.
Are you guys asking to be her next target? misread the landing.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfog lie?
He didn't seem to try to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Here goes!
Aim for the weak spot.
Water!
Meteor! No escape!
Glimmer back! Spread! Glacier Spear! Here's evil! Hurricane! Hurricane Strike! Mega Ray!
Prepare to be seized, though. Please
Now you see what I
Let's
can
talk more doers!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You require a hand.
Not today! You're mine! Somebody wait!
Here and now!
Finish!
Look sharp! Hurricane Strike!
There you are!
Hurricane
Take this.
Strike! Healing Circle!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am!
Look sharp!
Lost my focus!
I never miss!
You're
Hurricane
mine!
Strike! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Lightning thrust!
Glacier
Come
Spear!
on!
Here's
Be
evil!
still!
Atomic Hurricane!
Megasonic thrust!
Hurricane Strike!
Go again!
Far enough! Going in!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Thanks! Not today!
I'll smash you!
I owe you one! Do it right! Be still!
Hurricane! Hurricane
Oh, now you're talking!
Going in! Eagle Assault! Locked and ready! Look sharp!
Eat this!
Hurricane! Where are you going?
Its defenses are down.
Oh, beat it to death!
Be still!
I'll heal you all!
Sword!
Here, make it rain!
Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
My head's spinning just watching you.
First aid! Hurricane Strike!
Roll now!
Megasonic thrust!
Anything, it looks like we made a mess.
Flaming Meteor!
Now you see what I can do!
Pound!
Ignite!
Going in!
Eat
Yes!
that!
Hurricane Strike! Right, watch out!
Let loose!
Hurricane Strike! River's on a roll now! If it's in the
I'm not
sky,
done.
it's mine!
Now I can... More Zeugles?
Keep calm and take them
Why'd you
down!
heal me?
To stop you dying?
Hurricane, where are you going? Can't handle it!
No further!
You're
Here's
mine!
a healing art!
Be still! Mirage!
I owe you one spear! Here's the evil!
Megasonic thrust!
Hurricane Strike!
I'm not done!
Smash you!
Here's a healing art!
You're finished!
First
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, though.
No, that's look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Mirage! Here I come! Burn it out! Try harder! My turn! Come and get it! No escape!
I'll heal you all.
You're finished! I'm dazzled!
Far enough!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friends!
One's mine!
Bring you back from death.
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Healing circle. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
And just like that, I'm back in
Never
it.
start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Try harder! Not as fast! I'm not done! It's over!
Healing
On
circle.
guard!
I really owe you one!
Cyan it. I'm all stopped up. Annihilation. Here's your healing flush.
Ready and ready!
It's weakened.
Looks like this one's mine! This ends
Like hell it is.
It's over!
Now
I'm in the groove!
Ground field.
Now you're getting serious?
This one's all mine!
Freeze Lancer. Here's a healing.
Eat this!
First hurricane strike.
Like it does it!
Gravitas field.
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge.
The picture of hell!
Nothing gets by
Where
four.
are you going?
An outstanding effect. Far enough!
Talon Hurricane!
Here,
You're
let me
mine!
shot.
Severing wing! Try harder! Now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell!
Here's a
You're
healing
mine!
arm.
Roll now! Severing wing!
Appreciate the help.
Mirage!
Hurricane strike. Here's healing.
You're mine!
Freeze
Move!
Make it rain! Hikara! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niez.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking!
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Niez for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Let's see what's going on around here.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Oh, yeah? How... Great.
Yes. Hey. Real. What? Yes.
All right. What?
Huh?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh? Yes.
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Xion, if you don't...
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeida. Yeah. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
These must be the Danins the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almeidrea Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Don't do it! No!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why,
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Hurricane! Lightning! Laser Dragon!
Now I'm in the groove. If it's in the
Tear you
sky,
apart! For the weak point! Stop!
eat this! Cooking!
Savage Roar! Take this! Hurricane Strike! Alex Storm!
Here I go.
Mirage!
One more.
Hit on!
We're on a roll now!
Burn it up!
What's this?
Take this!
Now you see what I can do! I really owe you one.
Here's evil.
Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Hurricane!
Be still! Mirage!
Eagle Fly!
Hurricane Strike! Mega Sonic Thrust! You're finished!
Done!
That's my judgment.
Hurricane Strike!
Eagle Fly!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Shield and anything in order is all mine!
Berserker Knuckle! Here! It's on! You're mine! Eat dirt! Take this!
I owe you one for that.
Escape!
Water. Here's my
You're
card.
mine! No escape! It's over!
Here's evil.
Mirage!
Hurricane
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Freeze laser.
Take this!
Hurricane
I'm not done!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Corruption.
You're mine!
Eat this! What's
I'm not
this?
done! My turn!
Annihilation. Hurricane shadow.
Nice while it lasted.
This one's mine.
It's on! Here!
Lightning strike.
Take it! I'm not done!
Glimmer fly.
It's too much! Lightning thrust!
Hurricane strike.
Severing wind!
Healing circle.
Mirage! Try harder! My turn!
There.
No escape!
That's fun.
Mirage!
Mega ray.
You're
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You're mine!
Cyan is
Eat this! You picked the wrong fight! Now while it's really you!
Take it down!
Take this! I'm not done! Watch Dazzle! Mirage! Megasonic Dance! Here!
Now go through!
Southern
Never miss!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused! This one's
Swallow dance!
Healing circle!
You're mine!
A freezing storm!
I owe you one! This one's all mine! Lightning thrust! Shattering the pieces! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Tail's a problem.
Then let's focus there first.
There!
This one's mine! Will this help Hurricane Strike? Lightning
Here I come! I'm not done!
Strike!
Dazzle!
Going in!
Mirage! Smash you!
Mighty Lash!
You're finished!
handle it!
Take this!
Hurricane Strike!
I'm not done!
Lightning! Far enough! Where are you going?
I'm just getting
Hurricane Strike! Here's a healing arm! Hurricane Strike!
Eagle Fly! Here I come!
Lunar
It's
Corruption!
on! Mirage!
Power of water!
You picked the wrong fight!
Eagle
Ready and
Here
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
Look sharp! It's over!
I'll heal you all! Going in! Here, let me help!
Watch it! I owe you one! Here I come!
Arch Steel!
Be still! Mirage!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going? It's weakened! Look sharp!
This ends now!
These fists have got your name on them!
Mirage!
And there goes the tail! Right, let's do this!
You're finished!
Burning
You're mine! It's on! Burn in hell!
Take this! Glacial Spear! Here's
Take this!
Evil! Lightning Strike! Freeze Lancer!
I'll finish you here and now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Outstanding!
Here I come!
Mega Ray! Power of water! Annihilation!
You're wicked!
Fury! Dragon Shout!
Now I'm in the groove!
You're mine!
Healing
Be
to it!
still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Dahnans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone.
And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shionne. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law. I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Megasonic Thrust! Here I go!
This was a shot!
I'm not done! Swallow Dan!
These ones can run rings around us.
Anything in order! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Not a chance! Flaming Thrust! Mirage!
Annihilation! Hear me!
Flame of
Spirit!
Legion smelling to me.
Hear me! Flame of Spirit! Burning
You're mine!
Water! How about this?
Looks like we won.
Out of my way!
Megasonic
No
Thrust!
shall escape my judgment! I never miss! Let the mark handle this!
Burn in hell! It's time!
Airborne save you! My specialty!
You're mine! Burn! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Mirage! All yours! I'm not done!
Freeze
Mirage!
launcher!
Here!
Just getting started. Step back. This one's all law.
No choice!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Hurricane Field!
This one's all mine! Mirage! You picked it!
I'm a blue do it! Airborne!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here I go!
Yeah.
Do it!
Barely a blip on our radar.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these?
Right, here goes!
In a bind.
Megasonic Thrust! You're mine!
This one's mine!
Thrust!
Mirage! Eagle Blast!
Megasonic Thrust!
Hurricane
Here!
Strike! Lightning
It's over!
Strike! Down the red! Hurricane Strike!
Dazzle!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. my way!
Glacier
You
speed.
require-
That freaking does it! Eat this! Rolling snap! Now you see what I can do!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Hurricane thrust.
Flaming thrust!
Water.
Mirage! Megasonic thrust! Here!
Lightning strike.
Take this!
Hurricane thrust. Water.
You're finished!
Talon Hurricane! You shouldn't have messed with me!
Mirage! Eat this!
Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Breaker tear!
Be still!
Come on, run now!
Megasonic
Hurricane!
thrust! Here!
That's what I'm
Lunar
just
corruption. Lunar
Flaming
blast.
thrust!
What?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Savage roar! Anything in armor is all mine!
I'm not done!
Into the shadows.
Far enough!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Mirage! Megasonic thrust!
Where are you going?
Here! Be
Lunar
still!
missile.
Mirage!
You made me angry.
Here!
That was a bad idea.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep, we can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today! Here I come!
Hurricane
I'm not done!
This one's mine.
Here!
It can hide itself?
Amazing!
Armor won't save you!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Strike!
Mirage! Megasonic thrust!
Here I go. How's this?
It's over!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Annihilation.
Take it!
Hurricane thrust.
Win!
I'm ready.
Mirage!
This one's mine.
Glimmer Flagon! Thrust!
Death block!
Blast away.
You picked the wrong fight!
By the
Take
power
this!
of water.
I'm not done! Mirage!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Big
Will
blast!
this help?
You're mine!
Healing circle.
Thanks!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
It was nice while it was
Hurricane strike.
Take this!
Now you see what I can all finish you here and now!
Be still!
Look sharp!
Mirage! Flaming thrust! Mirage! Megasonic thrust!
I'll heal you all.
I could do this
You're
all
mine!
day!
Win!
An outstanding
Mirage! Megasonic thrust! I'm not done!
I lost myself in the heat of the moment!
Mirage! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down? Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed
Yeah, he's fine.
maybe that
Yeah, maybe.
you sound...
Yeah.
I know...
Huh.
Do I
Huh?
Well,
I don't really. And as.
a dog?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why. I wish we didn't have to.
You okay?
Oh. Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
No backing down! This one's all mine! Flaming meteor! You're mine!
Instant!
Burn it! Storm!
This one's mine! Hurricane
Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
Evil gun! All cities you hear it now!
Ready to
Dragon
win.
Sonic Thrust! I'll smash you! I'm just getting started!
Freeze laser!
Eat this!
There! Got it! Magna Ray!
Shield blast!
That's free!
Escape!
Going in!
Dazzle!
Here's a healing arc!
Mirage!
Hurricane Blade!
Tear! It's over!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Win!
Lunar
Mirage!
corruption and power! Power up!
All mine!
Annihilation! Magna Ray! Hurricane Flash!
You picked the wrong one!
Here!
You're mine! No escape! Mirage!
I never miss!
Talon Hurricane! Sonic Thrust! Here!
Now I'm in
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane Flash!
Crush!
Flame of Fury!
Oh man, what do we do?
You can start by falling back and getting it together.
Damn it, come on, not again! Ignite! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm just
Here, let me help.
Here!
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Onward and upward. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
No choice!
Water,
Wind!
hear my call!
Mirage! Mega Sonic Claw!
Here's the evil
Never win! Take this!
primed and ready!
Mirage! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Hear my call!
Got fire!
I've got this!
Never
Let a
win!
marksman handle it!
It's on! All yours! Mirage!
This one
Mega
won.
Sonic Thrust!
Hurricane Strike!
Here!
I'm gone!
Dan! Here I come!
Freezing
I'll
storm!
tear you apart! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Who? 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 Who?
I won't forgive you!
No further! Megasonic Blast! Here! Take this! Win! You picked the wrong fight! Now, here I come! Dazzle! You're on!
Do
I'm
it!
not done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Get lost! Where are you going? Lunar Eruption!
I can carve through water!
Make it rain!
Be off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! I'm not no further!
Hurricane Spark!
Someone win!
Shield and Do it!
Lightning!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
We managed to pull through.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine!
Look out!
Castle!
All fitted to our
Ignite!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Here I come! Murder Gate!
You won't get away with that!
Hurricane! Lightning Strike!
pieces! Attack
Megasonic Thrust!
Take this!
Going in! I never miss! Denied!
Off my focus!
Take this! Ignite!
Going in!
Glimmer Dragon!
Healing! Lightning Fire Instant!
Hurrah! Megasonic Thrust!
Going in!
My turn! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
You see what happened there is
I'll
you
leave it to
crossed-
you!
Shouldn't have done that.
Hurricane Strike! Lightning Strike!
Super Solo Game!
All
I owe you one.
here and now. Take this!
Megasonic Thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
Will this help?
Win!
Inspiration!
Hurrah!
Healing!
Win!
Lightning Strike!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
It's on! Take this!
Hurricane Strike! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
We've reached our destination.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Get out of this! Now we're never...
Cyan instant!
Not You picked the wrong fight!
Make it right! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Here I come!
Let's give it a whirl!
Lightning thrust! Mirage! Pierce!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
An opponent like this should be easy. Can't get out of this!
Lunar
Take
corruption!
this! Not today!
Ready to break mine! Switch to offense!
Win!
I'm on a roll now!
Mirage!
Save you! Do it!
Ridwell!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Hey, I'm pretty lucky. Right, here goes! Come on! Here you go! It's time!
Hear me! Flare fury!
Ignite! Can't get out of this! Lightning sonic thrust! Try hard, my turn! Lightning thrust!
I'm ready for the next battle. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat, even if there are signs of destruction. It would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
I hope we manage to catch Almeidrea soon.
I hope so too.
Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Ready to go?
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry. Damn! So You guys trying to go after her?
Are you saying you know how to
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they...
It's safe to assume they know everything. Though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously. But it is a means to an end, nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the...
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least. I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did. as utterly despicable as...
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just...
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to...
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag...
What Deadheim did to that city? He didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to...
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no.
Not good enough.
Are you... Forgive me. I will...
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
You don't look so good.
The floor. It keeps moving.
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort.
I still can't believe, as a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much.
You mean Deadeye?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more... It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadeye.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a bias.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But no
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the...
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not... I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted...
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how...
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know,
When we tore down the wall...
yeah, somehow this... I bet my old man would have been
Yeah.
ever since I keep... and hex. But no matter... And then I stopped...
You're not the only one. Like I...
Yeah,
And that's exact...
Alphen.
Zephyr's not...
Sounds...
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Niaz its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch it. Up to all.